What's going on, guys? It's Wee Finny here, and today I'm going to be doing something a wee bit different. A few people asked what would be some of the best events to top up in, where would I get the most, outcome of gold for my money spent, what's some of the best events to get useful items for, as cheap as possible. So I've made a small list. Obviously, there's some events out there that I don't currently have the information on me to go through it and to double check, but I will go through the ones that I currently do have information on and know which ones are hella nice to top up on and do well with the amount of money that you're actually going to invest into the game. So the first one is Shinji's gift box or surprise gift box. A lot of people say, oh, it's you don't have to worry about it, but I will say that it's a very good event for the main reason of if you top up 400 gold, you unlock these two prizes in here. This first one is a level 100 set, and the second one is a level 110 set, and I believe it's 400 gold for the level 100 set. So if you're topping up 400 gold, you could instantly buy a level 100 set, which goes towards your Shatura shop sets, which is perfect to get early boosts within the game. That's these sets here. So once you hit level 35, you can open the box. Once you hit level 60, you can start converting them, and then that's when you get the real power boost. So, anytime this event comes around and you want to start getting your cheap level 100 sets to help you progress in the game a lot easier, this is the place to start. That's not including any special events like Christmas or New Year's or Easter or any of those type of events. Just the ones that come around very often. So Shinji box, definitely one to look out for and to invest into. It resets every day, so please be warned. So if you forgot to buy your sets the day that you top up, you're gonna have to top up another 400 the next day to be able to get your sets. So definitely worry about that. So on to the next one, which would be Karakura Town Festival. Reason I picked this is because of the top-up gifts that you get. So for topping up anywhere between 2k and 4k is your perfect event to get a slight edge into the game. Reason being is the candies that you get and some of the stones that you get. So if you were to top up 4k, I believe you get, I think it's like 85 candies. Let me see. So 40 and 20, 60, 68, 72, 74. Sorry, 75 candies you get. Now, what you can do is you could buy a bunch of silver cards, enhanced talismans, socket stones, fury stones, just normal spirit stones, or if you top up multiple days, you have a chance of getting tier 100 or tier 12 hoagies for 100 candies, and that's if you were to do like 4k and say 800 and then wait for the 10 days. You could probably get the tier 12 for free. You also have a chance of getting characters for candies. When you rent, it's actually 1 week of time that you can use that character, and the candy cost is only available during this event. So you can't rent the character and then expect your candies to carry over forever. You can only use the candies during that event. So you can get some of your waifus, the bikini girls, or you can get some useful ones like Shinso Gen. Let's see, you could get Trushi Kaiichiko, he's still decent useful. You could get Berserk Renji, he's very good for evil spirits, and Ryoka. You can even get Shinigami Kensei, which is combo rate is hella useful. And then you start to get you can get a orange character, Raijin Yoruichi, though it's 26 candies. As you can see, the more expensive the character is, the more candies they cost. Or you can get Shin Ishin, which is where I got mine, for 5 candies, which he's super useful. And then you can get old characters that you've potentially got rid of or you forgot about, for troll's sake. You also have Solitary Farewell, or bond items that you can get. So if you have each of these characters or Zanpakutos, you can accept these rewards every time this event comes around, as long as you still have each character recruited. So the most easiest one to go for is it this one? Yeah, so what's it called? Bloody Battle Chapter. These are all tavern partners, and I think it's currently bugged that you don't need the Zanpakutos. So every time this comes around, you can get level 8 Spirit Stone, 50 Asuchi, and 10 red Rishi chests every time this event comes around. If you're a wheel and you start collecting all these random characters, you can get crazy ones like level 10 Spirit Stone box, 200 Inferno Stones, and a partner expansion, which comes in hella useful later on down the line. Each of them all have their own unique type of rewards. There's another partner expansion which is hella nice, and what's this one? Coupons, some soul conquest. Some of the rewards are doo-doo for the amount of characters you actually need. Some of them are very nice, but it's definitely one to look into if you want to get something useful for the amount of gold that you actually tap into. So on to the next one, which is PolyTypeR. It should be everybody's personal favorite. It is very small, VIP friendly. All you need is $1 for each day, so $5, and you can get a total of roughly, I think it's 4,500 gold or something like that there. The 5,000 gold roughly for $5, which is crazy because that's basically $100 worth of raw gold, and that's before rebates and stuff. So you top up your $1, which thankfully got added in to the US and EU side of Go Games. So you top up your $1, you'll get, I believe, 50 gold from here, and then once your Zanpakuto current realm requirement lowers to 0, then you'll be able to collect this middle one, which has 888 gold. So you're able to claim just under 1,000 gold for $1 every day that your realm is able to hit 0. Now it says 50 on the wiki, but it's currently 15. So if you're on the newer servers, you have a slightly higher chance to hit the 0 mark. If you're on the very old servers, it's going to be a slight struggle, but you could still, get away with it. So this, for smaller VIPs, is a very good event to, watch out for and to actually invest in. $5 is some people's pocket money, and, it's half an hour work for me. Could be an hour's work for some people. It's a generous amount for a good amount of gold. This comes around once a month, so you're getting 5k gold each month for $5. So say you save 10 months, that's 50k gold for $50, if you think of it in that sense. So it's definitely one to invest into. I always invest into it, and I suggest, if you can, to do it, because it's very useful. It's also very useful for any of the bigger top-ups, because it will help your realm as well. This is more like a collective event where everybody has to work as a team to make it worth everybody's while. So it's definitely an event to work into. If you do decide to top up bigger amounts, every 100 gold you top up, you will have a move. Now bear in mind, if you've only unlocked Tobiyume, you'll only have Tobiyume unlocked here. If you go Suzume Bachi, you'll only have up to Suzume Bachi. So, you know, keep that in mind. But each step gives you an item and gives you a point. And then in the shop's point, you can get, you know, characters, some Pacto, you know, some random items, Hogus, stuff like that there. So if you decide to go crazy and wheel, then, you know, you could maybe pick up something free, or, you know, a bunch of exclusive frags or Hogu enhances to help yourself out. But definitely an event to try and invest $1 in each day, and you'll love life. So on to the next one, which is bargain sale. Now the reason why I put this down is for those, you know, low level wheels, as some would call them, others would call them, for, you know, the wheels of the event. Now it's more of a top-up event than it is a spending event, and I'll explain why. Because, you know, you can get some nice items for a cheap price. You know, I think this is a level 8 for 800 gold, which is, you know, decent. A level 9 for 1600, which is okay. Starts hitting the slightly expensive side. You know, you have 2000 coupons for 1500 gold, which some people would say is worth. I'm, you know, 50-50 on it. I would have to be really in the mood to spend that. 20 Hogu enhances for 1000 gold is kind of pricey, but, you know, it's still decent. It's useful. You know, you have your Hogus, stuff like that there. But I would never spend in it to go for characters. As you can see, it's 60 for some event characters, 50 for some Pactos. Each item you buy, you only get 1 point. So say you bought 60 level 8 stones, you are, let me see, is my calculator going to go up? 60 times 800, it's still costing you 48k, and that's not including refreshes to try and get the lowest amount possible every time. So bear that in mind. That's the reason why this is not a spending event, it's more of a top up. Now, this is the good side of it. So when you top up 1000, you'll get some, you know, free rewards. It says here, Hogu Enhanced Talisman, Mod Soul cards, Red Hoguku Kai Fragment Chest, which is nice, you know. For 1000 gold, you can't really complain. But when you top up 4k, this is when the fun begins. So you top up 4k, you will also get 2k gold free. So that's you already at 6k. Now, if you hit the 4k, you get a free shop chance, right? So you can buy any of these items for absolutely free, as long as you hit that 4k top up. Now, the main is the 2k gold, which I would buy 100% of the time. I would buy the 2k gold, which means for 4k, you're gaining another 4k from this event, absolutely free. And that's even before the 150% rebate that you get for topping up 4k. So you're always going to get 12k gold for doing a 4k top up during this event. So if you're able to, I would try and top up 4k as many days as possible during the 5 days, because it's 12k, 24k, 36k, 48k, 60k. You can get 60k gold in 5 days, which is hella nice. But it's for those who are, you know, able to do so. Even if you were to do 1 day, it's still very useful. It's still 12k gold. So this is a very good top-up event, so bear that in mind. The next one is Rio Furnace. Now the reason why I picked this is more of the slightly stronger wheel side of it. Now you can top up 4k and you'll get 10% of the gold that you top up, which is 400, you know, it's still a nice amount. It's $10 of gold free. You've got 8k for the next one, which is 20%. So that's 1600 gold. And then you've got 20k, and then you get 40k, and you get 100k. Now, obviously, it's very, very rare to see anybody top up 100k, especially on Go games. And it's rare to see anybody hit 40k. Now, you see some people hit 20k, you'll see loads of people hit 8k, and a decent amount, a good amount hit 4k. Now, this is all accumulative as long as you put in the points that you gain here. Because if you waste the points here, you can't put the points into your sword. Right? So bear that in mind. If you top up, if you top up 4k, 8k, 20k, 40k, make sure they all go into here. Alright? Because if you don't put it into your sword, you won't get the rebates and the items. This guy needs to chillax. Right, on to the next. So, it doesn't tell you. You can get coupons and I believe level 8 stones. I think one of these give a Hogu tier 12 and some Hogu enhances. But I forget which one it is. But they do have decent amounts. Also on this side, every 2k gold you top up, you get a free chance. Which I would suggest doing the exclusive frags, because that's a very big help. Doesn't come out of your points and it doesn't affect your rebate here. Definitely working this. But yeah, if you top up 4k, 8k, 20k, 40k, 100k, definitely invest into this sword. If you top up say 3k, you'd be best using your points in this here. You get boxes that give items and stuff like this here. But if you top up say 6k, use the 4k here first and then use the 2k points left over here. Okay, so just, you know, be careful on where you use your points and stuff like that there. And the final event that I'm going to cover is Ultimate Charge. Now this is for the big boy wheels, I would say, or people who are willing to compete against other people for the gold rebate. So pretty much you want to aim for top 1 within your server, or your server bracket, sorry. For new servers, that's very hard to compete against, because you have, you know, more wheels who are fresh off the market, who are wanting to just try and build up the gold as best as possible, try and get whatever they can for as much gold as possible. For older servers, I believe you would have a higher chance of coming first. So if you come first, you get 100% gold rebate from whatever you top up. So if you top up 10k, you'll get 10k completely free. You top up 60k, you'll get 60k completely free. You top up 200 gold, you're gonna get 200 gold free. So bear that in mind. If you're able to wheel out and go for big amounts like 30k, 40k, you know, this is a very strong event to do it. Alongside, you know, coming first, you'll get tier 11 Hogu, which is hella nice. 50 Hogu enhanced talismans, which is very useful, because if you get a tier 13 or tier 12, you know, you can use this. Or if you want, you can just upgrade your tier 11 Hogu. You get some silver cards, which is hella nice. Universal water is good for, you know, fresh accounts, stuff like that there. Number 2, you only get 60% gold. So if you top up 10k, you're only getting 6k back. So if you're willing to settle for second, you know, it's still a good event. But you get a level 10 stone, you get a level 11 Hogu, level 40 enhanced talismans, some silver. To be honest, I would say these rewards are better than first place rewards, except for the gold return. Obviously, if you get the gold return is the game changer. And then third place, slightly less gold return, slightly lower stone, and then it starts to just degrade even lower. So it is. But if you can wheel, it's a very good event to get first or second in. Obviously, if you can get first, you will do very well. The also other benefit is once you hit certain milestones from hitting top-ups, you'll be able to claim gifts and rewards. Unfortunately, the wiki doesn't show the rewards, I believe so. Yeah, so unfortunately I can't show you guys what the rewards are, but you know, it's just some secondary items like skill or XP books and maybe some silver and bag expansion, stuff like that there, that you can get for absolutely free for hitting certain milestones. And then if you do decide the big boy wheel and hit 30k, 40k, you know, you have a chance of getting a character for absolutely free. So I believe the last one was Blood War Ukiora, and he was 40k if I'm not mistaken. So if you were to top up 40k, you'll get him completely free, alongside a very high chance of getting 100% back of that gold, which could lead you up for the likes of Azon Pateau, supporters. You know, you could probably set off a very good team with just a 40k top up on this event alone, and then all you would have to worry about is equipment and stones and stuff like that there. So if you want a big boy wheel, definitely think about this event. But if you do want more information on the events, go to Bleach Online Wiki and you can check out the amount of events there is. A lot of them are non-existent anymore, and a lot don't have the information alongside the game. So, you know, Shinigami Fund has has milestones where if you top up 8k, you can get a bunch of cards, you have a chance of getting coupons, you have a chance of getting gold, stuff like that there. So that's why I couldn't show this event. It would be a very good event to top up on. You have the likes of Christmas Carnival, good event to spend on, stuff like that there. But hopefully, you know, me explaining the events slightly helps you a lot better. If there's other events that they decide to bring out that are new, I'll be willing to try and explain them a bit better. Or if there's old events that haven't been out for a couple of years, we'll make a video on those to best show what they look like. But hopefully you did find it useful, and hopefully you enjoyed. But until next time, peace.